Right now, while the world argues about politics and celebrity news, an entire country is collapsing silently. Cities are turning into ashes, millions fleeing, children are starving to death, but barely a single headline mentions it. This is Sudan, a nation fighting for its survival while the world looks away. So, what really happened? How a revolution turned into their worst nightmare. Sudan lies in Northeast Africa, right next to Egypt. It's a well known country for its ancient history, kingdoms, and its centuries of trades. But the modern Sudan has been stuck in a loop of cope and corruption. For 30 years, one man ruled, Omar al-Bashir. 30 years, that's a lifetime of a dictatorship. People were exhausted. In 2019, they finally rose up. They fearlessly started protesting and they threw Bashir out of his throne. For decades, they had enough. And suddenly, there was a hope in Sudan. After Bashir was gone, the army took control, but not just one army. There were two powerful men. General Burhan, the head of the main army, General Hemedti, the leader of a huge paramilitary group called RSF. Both wanted power. Both claimed they wanted democracy, but neither trusted the other. Think of it like two business partners who kicked out their boss and then start fighting over who owns the company. That's exactly what happened in Sudan. By April 2023, the tension exploded into a full-scale war. The war started in the capital Khartoum. One morning, fighters just flew over the city, explosion everywhere, and people woke up to a war. Within weeks, millions fled their homes. Food disappeared, hospitals closed, and the entire neighborhood turned into rubble. As soon as the war spread to Darfur, Kordofan, and the other region, what started as a fight between two generals became a national nightmare. Fast forward to November 2025. Actually, as I'm recording this video, things in Sudan has gotten even worse. The RSF Hemedti force now control the most western region, Darfur. The last big city here, Al-Fashir, has been just fallen after 18-month siege. And what happened after that is heartbreaking. Thousands of civilians have been killed, hospitals attacked, and many people are still missing. Even the World Health Organization confirmed hundreds of deaths inside hospitals. Just imagine that, hospitals full of patients bombed. Millions are trapped with no food, no water, no electricity. Aid workers are calling this the worst humanitarian crisis in the world right now. And yet, almost no one is talking about it. So why the world can't stop the war? The answer is not simple, because it's not just two generals anymore. There are local militias, tribal groups, and foreign powers sending money and weapons. Everyone got their own agenda, and in the middle are millions of innocent people who just want peace. When you hear the word civil war, you probably think it's all politics. But for people in Sudan, it's about survival. Families work for days just to find something to eat. Children are growing up in tents instead of classrooms. Doctors are performing surgeries with no electricity, no supplies, just determination. This isn't just a war, it's a collapse of life itself. So what could happen right now? There are a few possibilities. A peace deal if the fighting side finally agrees. B, a split country where two generals control their own region, or a total collapse, famine, disease, and year of chaos. Which one happens depends on how long the world keep ignoring Sudan. You might think, it's far away, why should I care? The answer is, it's not just about Sudan. This is about what happens when world looks away. When power and greed matters more than people and the silence becomes deadly. If you share this story or even talks about it, you are doing something that most of the world isn't. You are paying attention. Sudan's story didn't end with its dictator. It's still being written, and right now people are fighting to stay alive. Let's not let their story disappear. If you find this video helpful, share it, because sometimes awareness itself is a resistance.